Democrats have been heavily focusing on the woman vote this year, and I understand why. They understand that they're unable to run on the disastrous policies of the Harris-Biden administration, and on almost all issues that Americans care the most about, a secure border, the economy, having a world that's not in the precipice of World War III, that Trump's 4 years were markedly better in every one of those metrics than the Harris-Biden administration. And make no mistake about it, Kamala Harris said she wouldn't think of anything she would have done differently than Joe Biden. Nothing came to her head. And so would they instead to pander to women based on one issue and by telling lies on it, and that is the issue of abortion. So let's talk about it for a minute. They say that Trump has signed on to Project 2025 and he's going to eliminate all women's right to abortion and have it be a handmaid's tale. Let me first ask you this. We've seen 4 years of Donald Trump. Is that what happened? Of course, he did appoint judges that ended up overturning Roe v. Wade. But Roe v. Wade was bad not because it allowed abortions, because it wasn't based on sound constitutional principles. So it was correct to overturn it, and what the Constitution calls for is that decision on abortion now goes back to the states, like all laws that aren't specifically outlined in the Constitution are supposed to. And almost all states allow some form of abortion at this juncture. If you're really concerned about abortion politics, then please make sure you go vote and you're voting for those state races, which are very important. However, Donald Trump has said that he's not going to ban all abortion, nor would he be able to. He said he wouldn't even say that he would sign off on legislation that would ban all abortion if it came to his desk. In fact, quite to the contrary, when it comes to the issue of abortion, Trump's actually been far more easygoing on it than many Republicans we've seen in the past, much to the chagrin of many people in the Republican Party. He's saying he should stay completely out of it, and instead it should be up to the states. And yet, instead of telling you the truth on that, Democrats who have nothing else to run on have decided to pander to you. They don't care that you can't afford groceries. They don't care that you don't feel safe and the border's not secure. Nope, all they care about is pandering to you and hoping that their lies will appeal to your emotions, because they treat you as people that can't have the truth told to you. By the way, that's why Democrats lied to you about Biden's cognitive health, because they didn't trust you. They lied to you. They had him de facto win the primary. And then what happened as soon as that was over? They forced him out and installed someone in Kamala Harris. And they also think that that's a reason that you're going to vote for them because, look, we appointed a woman. So therefore, ignore all the values that you actually have and the cares that you actually have about, the economy. We're not going to talk to you about specific policy. Look, it's a woman and Trump hates women and abortion. Not to mention the Democrats don't respect women when it comes to the issue of having women have safe spaces for themselves. We can see that Democrats have consistently pushed to have biological men infiltrate women's spaces. And when the predictable happens and many of these people end up assaulting women, we're told often by Democrats that it would be inappropriate for the women to speak up about it. It's somehow bigoted. Women will be treated like the Democratic Party, just like all of the other groups they pander to. They'll be superficially told, here's one policy we think you like, and then they'll be told to be quiet. There's more important groups to focus on. I choose to believe that women are smart enough to see through the lies, that they will understand that only looking at them as one thing, as someone who's concerned about abortion and that's it, is not the correct way that women will look at things. Many women are concerned about family values. Family values are antithetical to today's Democratic Party. In fact, it's not safe, legal, and rare when it comes to abortion. It's celebrate your abortion even into the third trimester. That's who the Democrats have become. They don't care about the safety of women. They don't care about the economic viability of women. All they care about is the pandering. So if you're a woman, I assure you, the fear-mongering about Donald Trump and abortion is just that, fear-mongering. And it's designed to hide the fact that the policies of Democrats and Kamala Harris are terrible for your economy, are terrible for your security in the border, and are terrible for the ability of the world to not be on the cusp of another great war. So for all those reasons, despite what the Democrats tell you, you should vote for Trump in 2024 and you should vote for Republicans down ticket. They're not going to pander to you. They're just going to push policies that will be better for you and all Americans.